The Grand Theft Auto series is known for the absolute mayhem that you can create using a variety of weapons like rocket launchers, SMGs, assault rifles, grenades, and so on. But what if you could only use a pistol? We're going to try to complete the full game of Vice City with just the pistol. Here's the rules. Since you can't change your weapon to a pistol while doing a drive-by in Vice City, you cannot do drive-bys. Running people over is going to be okay. There's some missions where you don't have a choice and they force you to use certain weapons, like the helicopter missions, the boat missions, and of course all of the RC cars. Those will be okay to use as well. Let's get into the setup here. To make this easier, what we're going to do is we're going to start off doing the Pizza Boy missions. Pretty simple. You deliver a bunch of pizzas, and by the time you get to the very end, you get a good amount of cash and you get this 150 health, so that 50 extra health is going to help us out. Then we're going to go right into the paramedic missions. Same thing, kind of straightforward. You just do 12 missions, picking people up, dropping them off at the hospital. We're going to get a ton of money added up here, and then we're unlocking unlimited sprint. Unlimited sprint's going to be huge for us in this playthrough and going to help us out a lot. This gives us a bunch of cash as well to start with. That way you can head right to ammunition and buy a ton of pistol ammo. Our first major challenge comes at the 4 Links golf course in the 4 Iron mission. Now, when you're entering the golf course, it takes away all your weapons, and all you can use inside of the golf course are melee weapons. The mission is to basically eliminate this guy inside the golf course. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these golf carts he would get in, and we're just going to shove them all into the water. Once we get into this golf cart over here, it basically alerts our target and he starts to run, and it becomes pretty simple. All we need to do is run him over. However, I get pulled out of the golf cart right here and I catch some luck. As you can see, I run over trying to grab this guy out of the cart. I fall in the water, and you can't swim in Vice City, but luckily he falls in the water as well, and with some luck, we got this mission completed. I thought this mission was going to be really hard here. It's a Cortez mission that's very simple. Basically, you have these boats that are blocking your way. You need to eliminate the enemies and blow up the boats. Now, I thought because of the distance, as far as how far they are away, because the bullets can only go so far, wasn't sure if you'd actually be able to complete this mission, but turns out you're able to shoot that far with the pistol. So after that, you basically just go wave after wave, eliminating the helicopters and the people as they come in, and then eventually you end up having to fight a hunter helicopter, a military helicopter. I thought this was going to be super tough, but I hit an insane shot right here, was able to hit the pilot, which means I don't have to actually blow up the helicopter, and it blows itself up, and we're able to complete a mission that I thought was going to take us quite a long time to get through. That puts us at the halfway point. This is the part where you meet up with Lance and you have to take Diaz's mansion from him. Now, this is where I thought we were going to struggle as well, because not only are we managing Lance's health and you just can't do a ton of damage quickly with the pistol, but the enemies also have bigger firepower, making it a lot harder to stay alive. But with the ability to free aim, which was put into the Vice City Definitive Editions, you're able to actually get through this one fairly simple. As you can see, you just work through the mansion. Eventually, Diaz comes out. You can kind of just stand back, strafe for a little bit, and then come up to this door up here, and we eliminate him pretty easily, and that puts us halfway through the game. Now, we catch a lucky break here. One of the big problems with the pistol is that it doesn't do a lot of damage quickly, so big groups become a problem. And here, we're stuck on the boat, we can't move, and we need to eliminate all these people. We do, however, catch a lucky break as we start eliminating these enemies on the boats. We're going to be taking a lot of damage, and our boat's taking a lot of damage. It catches on fire there, but luckily we catch a break, and after you eliminate just the people on the boat, you catch a cutscene here which resets it, which helps us out big time. After that, becomes pretty standard using cover and whatnot to get through this mission, and actually the unlimited sprint and the extra health helps us out huge here. As you can see, I just sprint forever and we get this mission completed. Now we have our first problem. So when you do the Malibu Club and you're going through its missions, you end up doing a bank robbery. Now in this mission, they take away the pistol and they give you the Python, which is basically the best weapon in the game because it is a one-shot item. Now I figure, okay, well, let me just go and grab a pistol from somewhere. But however, if you get too far away, you fail the mission. So I figure maybe the guards have pistols on them. They don't, they have automatic weapons. So my next thought was, well, let's just use a melee weapon. I classified this as one of the missions that you don't have an option. So to make it more of a challenge and not just use the easy weapons, I decided let's just use a melee weapon, which is at least similar. So let me know if you think that this should eliminate the run from being counted as a true pistol only. Because you can't get it, I classify it that way, but let me know in the comments down below if you think that as well. So we run through this mission, we die a bunch of times on it. It's actually one of the harder ones that we had to do, but with some luck here, we're able to get in the taxi, and with only 5 health, which by the way, if we didn't have that 150 health from the Pizza Boy missions, we would have died on this one as well. So we get some luck, we run over, we grab this dirt bike here, jump on, and pretty simple, we run down to the pay and spray that's down here. We run inside, get the pay and spray done, and then it's a simple drive down to the checkpoint, and we complete one of the missions that I was most worried about not being able to complete in this game. The next up is another distance issue. So we have this mission here where we have to stand up on the roof and eliminate just the other gang in this gang fight. This was one that we took a lot of time on because not only can you accidentally shoot the people you're trying to save, but you also can't really leave this rooftop because it fails the mission, and it just is really hard because they go out of distance of being able to shoot them. But after a bunch of tries, luckily we were able to get some luck and we got this one completed as well. The next mission that I thought was going to be very difficult was this biker mission here. It's very simple in theory. You shoot things and blow things up and you try to get your chaos meter up. Now, if you played the original Vice City, you know that this one is really hard to complete. But luckily with this one, we got some luck and we got these cars to kind of pile up here, and we were able to get a lot of this chaos meter up really quickly. And we actually ended up beating this one on the first try. Now this one was one that I was super worried about initially, but turns out wasn't too bad with the free aiming, and we walked right through it, putting us at the final mission of the game. So up to this point, we've had some struggles, but not really too much, a lot less than I thought actually. I thought we were gonna run into a lot more problems trying to do the pistol only run. So on this one, we run into one of the main issues of just sheer volume of people running in. Now, the first half of this mission, you basically fight off waves, and then you eventually have to fight Lance up on the roof. So we kind of worked through up to the roof, and this first part actually was really easy. You have these barrels you can kind of duck behind and keep popping up and down, taking shots, and eventually you can eliminate Lance, and you get a little health boost there. Now this is the hard part. Sunny comes in with the waves of people here, and you have to essentially eliminate the waves and go down and eliminate Sunny. Now, I thought that you could eventually just knock all these guys out and then go down and you were basically 1 versus 1 with Sunny, but it turns out that these people just do not stop coming. So it took us quite a long time to get this one down and figure out that they just don't stop coming, and we ended up dying quite a few times trying to get to that final part. Then eventually I figured out that if we use this back part of the stairs, this upper level here, it eliminates people being able to shoot us from the bottom. They have to at least run up the stairs, and we actually can get this angle on Sunny down below, and we can just start focus firing him and not even worrying about the other people that are coming in. So after a while, we keep shooting him, we have to eliminate a couple of other people, and eventually we get that angle back and we're able to eliminate Sunny and complete the Vice City pistol only challenge. So there you have it. You're actually able to do it. You can do a full pistol only run. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I basically showed you all the points that I either struggled at or thought I would struggle at, but overall it ended up being quite an easy playthrough, to be honest. So there you have it, Vice City pistol only run. Let me know what you think down below, and let me know what you think the hardest missions would be for you without actually playing it. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.